Hey guys, John Sandoval here. Today we're going to be talking about soul rhythm guitar. Today's lesson is going to be very practical, very simple, but very soulful.
Oh baby. Tell me how you feel.
Everything that we're going to be talking about today, it's based on your bar chord. We'll be in the key of G to start off. Okay, and we're also going to add the G major scale. So we have the G bar chord and the G major scale. I rarely play this straight ahead G bar chord. What I do is I minimize it a little bit and I do a smaller, more compressed version of it, which is this, but starting from the D string down. This allows me to move a little more and to utilize the pinky a little more. Let me show you a little groove. Now, I am finger picking. You could use your pick too. Another cool thing I like to add is first finger. If you notice, it's already barring the E string and the B string out of this G shape. But what I like to do is grab this and just slide it from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret and then slide back to the 3rd fret. So it's something like this. So if you have that groove, and then you can add the pinky. So chord, slide, pinky. Here's that groove. So you can do something like this. Back to G. C. Let me show you that example, but with a groove. So if you noticed, all I was doing is applying our G bar chord shape with the pinky and then sliding that finger. Something else that I love to add is the G major scale and a few notes from the G major scale. In this case, we're going to talk about the last few notes of the scale. Mainly the higher notes of the G major scale. In this case will be, so if you're playing the scale, okay, I'm focusing on these notes. What's nice about it, it just forms the chord. And from here, Gosh, you can do so many little licks, so many little lines in between, embellishments. A nice embellishment I like to do is right on that G chord. So I'm starting right on that note, my middle note, the B, which is the third of the chord. Something like this. So now that we have that third embellishment, let's try that with a groove. Cool, let me show you a fourth embellishment that you can add. This one starts with the very same note that we do that lick in G major. Okay, there's your note, and now we're going to go to the G with the first finger. But this time, you might need to use your fingers because you might need to pick them. Because you want to skip that B string, that middle string. You don't want to play that one.
Look like nothing's gonna change. Every little thing still remains the same.
And to make it soulful, more authentic, you know, more that Motown thing, what I like to do is I like to slide to that B note and then play the G. This is actually called a sixth. And it's right out of that lick that we did. It's actually the first and last notes. You can play them together, or you can play them separately. So now we have four little embellishments that we can add to a very simple major chord, in this case the G chord. Let's review those. Embellishment 1, we have the pinky. Embellishment 2, we have the slide. Embellishment 3, we have the lick. Embellishment 4. You can play this anywhere in the neck that you're playing this shape. G, you can do it in A. You can do it in B. You can do it in E. So feel free to move it around, experiment, be creative. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's go to the key of C, and we'll do the chords C, F, and G. And we'll do a groove. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. I hope you learned something out of this. Please leave a comment, ring the bell, subscribe. Give me some ideas for future videos. Would love to hear from you. Thank you so much guys. I'll see you next time.